What's up, you guys? Back for the next installment. It's your boy Shock. Today, UVS Games has blessed the channel. They've sent us a box of Attack on Titan Battle for Humanity. Now, this is the new set, just came out. You might have noticed if you've been on the socials, you've seen other content creators. They've already cracked open their box from UVS Games over the past week. You've also seen them cracking open these as well, the starter decks for Mikasa and Levi. I wanted to wait a second. I wanted to get a lot of information and bring you guys more than just like what's in it, how cool the art looks, because they did a really great job on a lot of things. These mats, the Mikasa one, crazy. But we're gonna go a little deeper. This video is just gonna be the actual Battle for Humanity box. We're gonna be able to talk to you about what my pull rates have been. If you see, there are stacks on stacks over there. There are stacks on stacks of cards. I have been opening cases since the set came out, so I have a pretty good idea of what the pull rates are, what rarities I can expect going into this box. So we're going to talk about that. And the starter decks are going to be in a separate video. We're going to talk about who these are for, are they worth it? We're going to talk about what's in it, and my opinion is going to surprise you. The stuff I'm going to talk about, I have not heard anybody talk about when talking about these decks. And also there's going to be another video where we explore the Challenger deck, the Aaron Challenger deck as well. So keep an eye out for all those videos. But right here, we got the Battle for Humanity booster box, and let's get to the editing chair so we can cut into this thing right now. Okay, so as I crack these open, I've opened a ton of these so far. What I have noticed is you're guaranteed, I would say, to hit 5 ultra rares. You're not actually guaranteed. Don't take that to the bank, but you're gonna hit about 5 ultra rares, and then you're gonna have somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 or 2 pearls or obsidians, and you're gonna have a character alt. You're gonna have 8 hits. I call those hits. Your ultra rares and above are hits. Aside from that, we got the rares. Now the rares are actually going to be kind of hits as well to some extent. I'm going to look through the commons here, show off the box. Let me get the yeah, there we go. Get this thing in focus. Yeah, there we go. Get these guys in focus. That sharp weapon is funny. The head placement. So yeah, as you pull your rares, you're gonna know some rares are going for $8. Some one rare is going for $25 at the time of recording on Thursday afternoon, and we'll hope to hit it, and we'll see what happens. But we get the Guilt of Barrett Holt. Barrett Holt was such a he was such a guy during the show. So you'll notice if you're new to the game, you don't really know what's going on with this set. Attack on Titan is a whole deviation from the normal for the Universus card game. We are going to the manga art for this set, so you'll see that it looks like we're kind of reading a comic book, or we're in a manga here. There we go. So a lot of these are like panels. You'll see like the lines on the side and stuff. Like this is like a panel that you would see if you're reading a comic. Some of the best moments from the show. This dude just bought 12 of these from me the other day. I had to find 12 through all this stuff. Levi Ackerman, you're always going to get a character card in all of your packs. Levi, one of the best characters in this set. He's absolutely cracked. And we have Smiling Titan Attacks. Now, this is also one of the features of the set. Let me make sure we get that focused in, because what's about to happen is going to be crazy. Smiling Titan Attacks. So we have the Smiling Titan. If your attack says a Titan attacks, probably what you could do is you could take it and you can flip it on over. There is a new type of card in this game called backups. And the backups are basically you play the attack at the end of the turn. No matter what happens, they can be blocked, they cannot be blocked. You will transform the card, which means you'll flip it over to the backup side and you'll put it in your stage, kind of like an asset or a foundation, and it will have its effect. It has a life total called Stamina, and you'll play it in throughout the game. Your opponent can attack these while they're in your stage to lower their stamina. When stamina goes down, they die. It's a pretty interesting departure from the way we usually play. It's a great way to incentivize people to play higher cost cards. And there's no telling how this is going to affect the game going forward. So there are several Titans, all the named Titans, the Colossal Titan, Colossal? Yeah, Colossal's and the Armor Titan, the Female Titan, all those guys have their own backup attacks. So that's going to be cool to see who can make those into something usable. Most of those are ultra rares, but the Smiling Titan, not a named Titan. So we're going to be able to get that in the rare slot as a rare. So Marco Bot. So you see, we have, oh yeah, a large Titan attacks. So you're going to be able to see the large Titan the same way. Lose a stamina, draw a card, then discard a card. Always a positive effect in whatever game you're playing. And we have our 3 uncommons in the back of the pack. Oh, hold up. Whew. I'm sorry. Let's just appreciate that for a second. So yeah, the art team did crazy job with this one because we're usually doing My Hero Academia. We're usually adapting the anime, going through the whole show. They've kind of caught up to season 5 in My Hero, but now we're going in a completely different direction. We're going with a violent, textured story. Like, I don't want to say other shows aren't story driven, but this one is more story driven than others. Dramatic and thematic of a show. We got Krista. Krista's really cool. She deals with wall counters as her character is behind the walls, as spoiler alert, as what she is in the show. So she'll deal with wall counters because she's protected by the walls. Then we have Lethality of Levi Ackerman. If it has Levi's face on it, just know it's coming at you. We have once per turn after your unblocked attack deals damage, CO1 Rival Foundation. If your character has the air symbol, that's the blue symbol with the white kind of kunai on it. Sorry. Once per turn, your attacks get +1 speed. So Levi's attacks are very quick, as in the manga and the show. He is very hard to pin down. He's always on the move. Unraveling plans. This is one of the funniest moments in the show for me. They were just like, oh yeah, this will work. This is such a bad plan. And then when you watch the show the second time, it came together so oddly. No spoilers for if you haven't seen it. But yeah, so this set has like I said, a ton of departures. One of the biggest things about this set, it is 300 cards. So you might notice that we're not seeing a lot of duplicates. I don't think I've seen a single card twice yet at this point. Got Hanji. She's pretty cool. She deals with the backups as she likes to experiment with them. And we haven't hit an ultra yet, but I'm not concerned. I have opened several boxes where I opened one box, I think 6 of my last 8 cards were ultra rares or higher. So they have they've definitely moved the cards around in the boxes. I have not found a pattern in how they've been set up. So definitely any card anywhere could be the one. Armin, alert. I don't even know if I say his last name right, but Armin. Crisis of Confidence. Spin a momentum. Yeah, we're gonna spin a momentum. Freeze a rival foundation. So strong. And if your rival has 8 or more foundations, freeze 2. Wish some other characters could freeze like that. We have Fight for Survival. Yeah, I think I did see that one. Okay, so I think that might have been the first one I saw a double of. So many cards in the set, you're gonna have that a lot, and that also is gonna inflate the value of certain cards. So you're gonna be able to have trading discussions with players a little bit easier. the scarcity is going to add a level of the Mikasa and Levi cards in this set, I'd say, are just better. They're just so good. They had those two characters especially have so much action and intensity in their movements and everything. They just pop a little bit. We got Hans, and we have our first ultra rare unexpected outcomes. So this is what you're going to see a lot of in the set. You're going to have a 9 difficulty move. You're going to have some very intense art. Whoa. I don't remember that part, but that looks crazy. We got the 10 mid for 8. And says your rival reveals their hand. Remove one attack revealed this way. After this attack resolves, you may flip it and try to play it as a copy of the removed card as your next form. I think the word card was errated into this because it says removed. Great ultra rare. Can't wait to play that. People have been looking for weight of responsibility a lot as well. It's your rival. All right, so we hit our first ultra, expecting 4 more. Expecting an SR, an alt, and an alt character, a foil character. We're expecting a foil character somewhere. You got the medium Titan. So there are a couple of cards that are just backups on the front. So if you play this like a foundation, and it'll build into your stage. And your opponent can attack this card in your stage, but it is just like a backup without having to attack with it. So they did like show, hey, everything's not going to be an attack. Smiling Titan is one of my favorite characters. I cannot wait to see how this plays. What is that card? Stomp of the female Titan with Smiling Titan is so strong. Let's see if we can pull. Whoa, okay, got an Obsidian. Colossus's Steam Barrier. This is one of those cards that's very difficult to grade, could be very strong. Its consistency is my concern, but it is undeniable in its damage. Powerful 2. This attack's damage cannot be reduced below printed by rival effects. Response: remove this card from play. After you block with this card, the blocked attack deals no damage, and you burn your rival for 1. It is a 0 for 8, 6 difficulty. So not the highest difficulty. You're getting 8 damage. It has no speed. You're gonna have to solve that problem yourself. But it is a very interesting attack. Deadly Research against the bunch. There we go. May want to make sure I give the art its shine. The creative team just did so much work on making these cards very unique. Just going there. It's going there very, very interestingly. I can't wait to see like if we have other shows that we're gonna go with the manga art instead of the anime. Because I think this brings out the intensity of Attack on Titan in a way that the anime can't or wouldn't. Jean Christa. Okay, we're back to a rare. We got the Apathy of Annie Leonhardt. What was the other card that we had? The Lethality of Levi. Now we got the Apathy of Annie. Let's see what you did there. Dismantling the Wall. Seize the opportunity. Dangerous subjects. So what else is it about this set? We have the biggest sets ever constructed in Universus history at almost 300 cards. We have new text backups. We also have new card type backups. We also have new text. Let me get a different one. We have a new keyword, Blitz. If you're new to the game, here we go. All the attacks in this set anyway, are not going to have enhance on them. They're going to have Blitz. So it's basically an enhance, but it uses the ability as soon as the card is played, as you enter the enhance step, and then you can go on with your enhances. It's made to just make the game a little bit simpler, a little bit quicker, when you can just do your effect when you expect to do your effect, and then keep it moving. We got Annie. And Mikasa arrives at Utgard Castle. This card is going to be in the starter deck, so you'll see that when we get to that video. This one's a little hard to pull, honestly. I think I only have like 5 of them after I opened 4 cases. But yeah, if you have 3 more attacks in your card pool, you may discard a card. If you do, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. As a 4 diff, gives itself momentum. Pretty good. She doesn't use the momentum. You'll have to find another use for it, but is still pretty strong. Pilfered Provisions, Tight Squeeze, and Dig Deep. So we're going with a lot of new text and a lot of new strategies. The game has always favored characters that play their own way and do things in ways that, you know, you can't really, what do I want to say? You can't take one character strategy and apply it to another for the most part. The characters usually all play their very unique ways, which has made the game so enjoyable because every round in a regional is fresh and different. Big Mouth Titan out here, and we have the Survey Core. And there, oh, whoa, what is all that? A lot going on there. Some of the pictures with the Titans are actually super creepy, and it's just so awesome to see. I hope I pull the one. I think it's a uncommon. Where is this? It's a scout, and he's on a horse at night. And if you watch the show, you know when that was. They were trying to find a break in the wall, and in the art on the card, you just see Titans in the dark, and their faces are super creepy, and it's just an awesome card. Sasha Blouse, Gas Propellant. Okay, so we still only have 2 hits so far. Raise the Walls, Seething Anger. Yeah, you see, like, we went through the whole right side of the box. We only have 2 hits. I expect this side is gonna be filled with stuff. Get Fast Friends. Grit and Bear It is such an interesting title for a card. I thought it was Grit and Bear It my whole life. I guess I was just wrong. Ervin. You see how many different characters we get as well. A ton of characters in there. And we start off early on the left side. Double Bladed Spin. Mill 3, add 1 weapon attack and a weapon foundation milled this way to your hand. A lot of people looking for this card. Very strong. Adding 2 cards to your hand for effectively free is nuts. And the art is dope too. Hindering the armor. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Take a second and take that in. Like, if you watch the show, you feel that. You feel that moment. You can remember it. That's what you see a lot here. All right, so we have, as I spoke about earlier, we have Obsidians, which are going to be the alternate art secret rares. The secret rare alts are going to be very black, almost like a charcoal. So the regular card looks like this. And then this is the wrong card. Sorry. Okay, so the regular card, the regular secret rare is going to look like this. And then the alternate art is going to look like this. We're going to take that poster over here is what they call it, and we're going to blow it up and give it that black background or that black finish. They look so intense IRL. I think that's the best word to use. They definitely, undeniably look intense. Okay, so next pack. So we have 3 hits so far. We're still looking for another 5, hopefully 6. You can already see. Yeah, you can already see that foil edge right there. I'm not doing a great job of hiding it. Reiner, one of the strongest characters in the set, which I hate to say, but he's pretty fun to. Ravages of War. Okay, cool. This is really good. This is a really good card. It's an 8 high for 8. Your rival discards a card, sacrifices a foundation, and spends a momentum. Trishula, anyone? Response after you block with this card. If you have 6 or fewer foundations, your rival discards a card and you draw a card. So that's just strong no matter what. You see why it's an 8 diff. It also has a 4 check. It also has a 2 high block. This thing is nuts. And then it also just looks freaking awesome. On the death symbol, death really getting a lot of card draw and access to, you know, replenishing their hand, going for game, getting the tools to end the game in a different way than they did before. You know, they burn you a little bit, but now they're really getting down to the business of, okay, give me the attacks I need to actually come and kill you. So if that's your play style, you might want to play on the death symbol. So also this set reduces the number of symbols that we play on down to 6 symbols plus the infinity symbol. And we're doing things like we're using this new square symbol at the bottom instead of the circle. So this life symbol used to be a circle. It's now a square. That means it is attuned. That means that any character you have that has the life symbol on it, your deck does not have to be on life. But if your character has the life symbol, you can put this card in your deck. And that is a new deck building rule. So all these cards, even though there's only 6 symbols in this set, everyone is still getting a new shot in the arm. We have our Pearl Sins of the Past. Actually, you have not pulled a Pearl Sins of the Past yet. A lot of these cards, as I'm going to say a lot, cards people are looking for. Oh, that was a good focus right there. After you play this card, remove 1 card from your rival's discard pile. So nice to have like a targeted removal, especially with the current format. Then we have Enhance. Sacrifice this card, spend a momentum, draw 2 cards. So you're going to be able to do both of those through the life cycle of playing this card. You're going to be able to manipulate your opponent's discard pile. You're going to be able to draw 2 cards for a momentum, especially with certain decks that don't really spend their momentum that well on death. Horse Toss, also one of the best cards. I think I might have pulled this before and forgot to speak on it. Just a 9 damage throw. 9 damage throw. If you're new to the game, throw means this deals half damage no matter what. So it's just a big attack that deals some damage, doesn't need any speed. You can block it, you'll still take 5. Toothy Bite. I still don't know what's toothy about it. I guess you got bit. It's funny. Art is sick on it though. The black blood is a really nice touch. All right, so you see the box is heating up. We have 3 hits. We've only opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've only opened 3 packs on the left side. Maybe 4 packs. I'm not sure. I think we opened 3 so far on the left side. Can't capture the target. Very good card. People looking for that. I was hoping we were gonna pull the $20 rare. We haven't hit it yet. Getting Back in Formation. Not quite the one we're looking for. So many good cards around though. Armored Skin. And we also are going through a bit of a metamorphosis in the game. We usually never had cards like this. If it wants to, there we go. First Enhance, this attack gets -3 damage. Just a straight up damage nerf for a commit. You know, just we usually don't have cards like that. And now we do. So this is the first set that the new design team is really taking over. And we're going in the direction that we really see what they would like the game to look like. And you can kind of see that reflected, especially in the common cards. A lot of cards that just say, hey, commit minus speed, flip minus damage, things like that. Connie Springer. I don't think we've pulled a Connie so far. The Attack Titan emerges. Now, this is not a backup because it does not say the Attack Titan attacks. That is an ultra rare, but it does emerge. The 3 diff, 1 low block. These are great numbers. Sacrifice a foundation. After you play this card, build 1 foundation from your discard pile with a difficulty less than the sacrificed card's difficulty. Notice if you do sacrifice a face down, that does count as 0. Also, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about starting a rulings playlist to go over some of the more complex rulings in the game. and make that a little bit clearer. Clear the perimeter. All right, first non-hit on the left side. The Attack Titan emerges, but not a bad pack. We're still waiting to get our, oh, this is it. This is the card I was talking about, Night Terrors. And there's that weirdo Titan on the left, just waiting to eat you. So yeah, the game's going in an interesting direction. I really love the fact that we're pushing this thing as hard as we can. Aaron, finally Aaron. Haven't seen him in a while. Commander's Rage. Failed Rescue. Eating Hanji. Hanj. As simple as the card is meeting Hanji is, I think people have already asked me for like 18 of them, which has been nuts. Get Moving. I love cards like Get Moving. This has no effect. This is an 8 difficulty move. 11 for 7. We're just going, throw it. We're just gonna throw a big move at you. Nothing crazy, nothing to it but to do it. Underhand Smash. And you'll notice a lot more cards in this set have 1 effect instead of 2. Usually every card would have 2 effects or 2 enhances or something. We have our foil character. It is Hanji. There we go. Okay, so we could have hit an alt character. We actually still can hit an alt art character. And I'll show you those before the video ends, but every character does come foil as well. There is character rarity. So Hanji is a uncommon character. So there's common characters, there's uncommon characters, there's rare characters, there's ultra rare characters, and there's one secret rare character that is the Beast Titan. Don't worry about that. On average, if you buy 3 boxes, you're gonna have every character, including the secret rare character. As you see, I bought one. This is 1 box, and every character is different. So you're gonna be getting the cards you want. Oh, and an ultra rare in the same pack. Plow through enemies. Sometimes you gotta go right through them. 5 deuce. 5 difficulty, 2 check. After this attack receives a damage bonus, it gets +2 speed. So the Smiling Titan loves that. The female Titan loves that. They use it very well. Death Rattle is a really cool card. Sorry for the camera shake a little bit. I do need another stabilizing mount. The characters. So yeah, you're gonna have foil characters like this. Actually, I want to show you right now. You'll also be able to get your hands on alternate art characters like this. So we just saw Levi a pack ago, I believe. So we just saw Aaron. And a lot of these characters will say transform on them. So transform means, like in several other card games, when you fulfill the condition. So Aaron Yeager says, mill 2, this attack gets +2 damage for each attack milled this way, or for each attack milled this way. Then if a player has 9 or more foundations, transform him. So you'll take Aaron and you'll flip him on the backside where he is the attack Titan. Hopefully you're far enough into the show to know that. And then he has his other effect on the back where he gives +4 damage and he ruins your opponent's face down foundations off. Now, there is alternate arts for these characters. This is the alternate art Aaron that I pulled in one of my cases, but there's the Levi, and there is the Beast Titan. Armin and Mikasa also have alt arts. All right, another Krista, and we have another secret rare. So that's okay. So we got the, oh, hey, that's crazy. Yeah, we hit Colossus's Steam Barrier, the secret rare, and the Obsidian in the same pack. So that's pretty cool. Cool. Vertical maneuvering equipment, very important. Line up the shots. Jaws of Life. So we're getting about to where I said we would be at. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ultra rares. I expect to hit another, if not two more. And we have 4 hits actually outside of the ultras. We have a secret rare, an alternate art secret rare, an alternate art ultra rare, and we have our foil character. So I expect that we're just gonna have one more ultra. Okay guys, sorry about that. Unfortunately, the camera cut out right as we were getting to the last couple of packs, but we already did get all the hits of the box out of the way already. So a couple of these cards I had to switch out because they have been moving. Attack on Titan has been flying out of my inventory. People have been hitting me up on Facebook, on Twitter, and people have been buying from my TCG player store. They've been buying pretty much everything I have. So this is the stuff. I replaced 2 of the ultra rares just so you can see about what you can expect when you're getting a box of Attack on Titan Battle for Humanity. Now, this is pretty commensurate with what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 8 hits. This one we got a little bit lucky. We got not only a secret rare, but we also got 2 alts, 1 alt ultra rare and 1 alt secret rare. This a pearl and an obsidian. So that you're not always gonna get a pearl and an obsidian in your boxes. Let me get that so you can see that there. I love the obsidians, because if you have like a whole page full of these in your book, it looks so sick. Anyway, so these characters that are foil, these are a little bit harder to price right now on TCG Player. There is not a listing for the foil version of most of these characters. I'm emailing them. I'm trying to get that up there. They're worth a few bucks. And right now we just don't know what Hanji is worth. I think she's one of the most sought after characters of this foil pattern. So we'll see what they're worth. I went through these a little bit before, but I just wanted to go over them again. The alternate arts of each character. We have Aaron here. There's 4 more I'm gonna put up on the screen in a second, but these are the real cards that honestly are really fishing for. These are pretty awesome, just to collect. Really, the art on the cards is just, they've taken a leap forward. There's 300 cards in this set, so you know some of them look a lot more incredible than the others, but a lot of the cards that matter, absolutely gorgeous. I love Levi. That's just a nuts. That card is just nuts. And the foil pattern is something with a lot of these cards, a lot of cards in Universus in general. Honestly, you have to hold it in person to really appreciate it. There is like, let me see if I can show it to you. I'm not sure if it's gonna pick it up on camera, but you see there's almost like a fingerprint here. It's not just the card is textured. It has different textures along it. So like Levi is a different texture than his gear. You'll see that right there. And the full pattern changes as you go throughout the card. The card is just nuts. And their most valuable cards, they do a lot of that with. I did have a couple of chromes. I wanted to show those off. Those already sold. Like I said, the set has been selling very well. I've bought several cases. I've almost made back my whole investment, but yeah, I love where they're going with this. Now, Attack on Titan, it's already shaking the meta. A lot of people very anxious, excited, of all the adjectives for what's going to happen on October 5th in Atlanta at the next regional. It's crazy to see how a 300 card set that is so departed from what we usually expect how it's shaken the way we build, the way what decks do. We're gonna have a lot of videos, a lot of articles talking about where things are going. I have a lot of research to do between now and then, so stay tuned for all that info. Is this the set to buy? I absolutely think it is. How should you buy it? That's why you come to My Hero Meta. Let me talk to you about that. if you are just getting into the game, I think, and you want to pick up some packs, you want to try your luck, get some cool cards. I'm over here hiding them. You want to try your luck, get some cool cards. Try to go down to your local game store, ask if they have any more pre-release kits in stock, and that is a really good way to get some cards. You can get the alternate art. You can get yourself a copy of the alternate art Attack Titan's Destructive Power, and you might be able to get a discount. You know, the pre-release kits, the pre-releases are over, so stores that still have pre-release kits, they might sell them to you at a little bit of a discount. It doesn't hurt to ask. As long as if they still have Attack Titan's Destructive Power, you're coming out ahead anyway. So definitely worth it if you're just trying to get a few packs, see what your luck is. If you're got a little bit more cash, definitely buy a box, see what's going on. Now, if you're brand new to the game, please check out my video on these starter decks. Gonna be coming up tomorrow. Should you get Levi? Yeah, should you get Levi? Should you get Mikasa? I will let you know ASAP. Until then, though, I am out of here. Good luck. Let me see those pulls, and I'll see you on the tables. Peace.